What's up? I'm trying to find creative ways to start the video without always saying, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. But anyway, today we're back and it's day 3, we're ready to roll. I posted a video this afternoon about fasting stickies, and some good news is that I think they might be able to retrieve and reinstate yesterday's video because I sent them the link, somehow I found it, and hopefully they're going to be able to reinstate that video. And maybe you guys will be able to watch it for whoever wasn't on the first live yesterday. I'm feeling a lot better today. I'm not dwelling over anything yesterday. And I made that video this afternoon about the fasting stickies. So if you guys made a fasting wall, I featured a bunch of you guys in the video if you guys send me your fasting sticky wall. So I want to call this system fasting stickies. And if you guys have Instagram, make sure you snap a picture of your fasting sticky wall and put it on Instagram and use the hashtag fasting stickies. That would be really awesome. And then we can kind of start spreading the word about this whole system here and get people going on it before I destroy it. Hey Nazanin, what's up? So here is day 3 for some of us. I know a lot of you guys are either further ahead or more behind. So I wanted to talk about a couple things today since we're going through this one day at a time. Everybody's logging in. Hi guys. So I know a couple of you guys had a bad day. I know a couple of you guys had a stressful day. I know you guys had stress at work or something with a friend or something happened. I know Luann had a really bad day, but we're not gonna get into that. So don't worry. Wow, actually like 4 or 5 people that messaged me today all had a really bad day. Whether you had to cancel travel plans or you got a ticket. Actually, my brother too. My brother parked illegally for like 2 seconds by accident and he got a $500 parking ticket. So he's super upset. So everybody's upset today. But what does that mean? We face it head on. It doesn't matter if you're upset. Let's not use this as a way to eat. Don't use it as a coping mechanism, okay? So Margarita says, chunk by chunk. So you have no more chunk. Exactly. So you gotta finish up the posting walls chunk by chunk until you have no more chunks. There you go. We're gonna get less chunky over here. Well, anyway, today what you guys might start to feel, day 3, if you're here guys, wow, because day 3 is one of those days that's really hard. And when you close the live tonight, what happened yesterday? A bunch of people closed the live, they were feeling good, and then it hit them. Right? And they were like, oh, I want to eat, including myself. I was upset because my video got deleted. And then I had to make dinner for my partner yesterday. So I made this really nice curry. And I was like, oh, I really want to eat it. But it was a mental hunger. I wasn't physically hungry. I'm still not physically hungry. What might happen today is that you might be having stomach grumbles because we've been programming our brain and our stomach to be eating at a certain time every single day for the past, I don't know how many years you are, right? So that's what's usually happened. Kidneys hurting, stolen oxygen says kidneys are hurting. That's a symptom. Generally, if you have that back pain, it could be that fasting kind of detoxing feeling, right? So a lot of you guys might be having muscle cramps at this point. So if you're having muscle cramps, then you could take your magnesium, you could take your potassium. Make sure for anyone who's feeling low energy. I talk about this all the time, and I know some people are fasting purists, but I'm super huge advocate of taking salt. So take your glass of water. Should I show you guys? I'm gonna show you guys. Everybody always asks me. Hold on. I'll just turn you this way. Then I get to take you with me. Oh, don't look in there. It's not organized. Okay, I'm gonna use the big one so I can demonstrate. Salt. Where's a glass of water? Let me get a glass of water. I'm just taking you guys around my kitchen. Okay, glass of water. Glass of water, pinch of salt. Oh, that was a lot, whatever. Then, I don't know what you guys use, but I have oh my God, what did I just get all over my head? Okay, but anyway, this is what you guys need to do constantly if you want to get energy, okay? Just put a little bit of salt in a glass of water, like that's all I do, that's all you need. And just drink that. So after you drink that whole thing, you don't have to chug it, but just drink it periodically. That's gonna help your energy levels. That's gonna make you stop feeling dizzy. I have to figure out what this is. Where did it go? I can't find it. But anyway, so whatever you guys do, I'm gonna bring you back here because I'm more comfortable instead of in front of my post-it wall. Today you guys are gonna feel those grumbles, the headaches, the muscle cramps, okay? You can have some acid reflux, which might be bad. And you guys always have to remember that the way to fix the acid reflux is to take your apple cider vinegar. Just take a little bit of apple cider vinegar. All the links for everything is down below, so just click the links below if you don't have any. You could just pick this up from the grocery store, but make sure it's the one that has the mother, because that's what's important. And mother is this stuff, right? So you just shake it up and you put half an ounce, and then you put it in water. And that will help your acid reflux. I always talk about this because we're going to keep talking about the symptoms over and over and over until we make it through. So today, day 3, I'm going to tell you the symptoms that you might experience. Headache, irritability, okay? Acid reflux. You might experience back cramps. You might experience leg cramps. And if you do, you take your potassium, your magnesium, and you take your salt. You might start to get dizzy. You might have a super weak, low energy day where you just feel totally drained. So take your sodium, take your salt, and replenish those electrolytes, because that happens when your electrolytes are getting depleted. For the headaches, it's happening right now because of the time that you were detoxing off sugar and detoxing off carbs. And it's also happening because your sodium levels are getting depleted in your body as well. So replenish those electrolytes, take your sodium. I know some people don't agree with the sodium thing, but if you guys are here, I highly recommend it. That's what I do. So if you like that, you can do that. Can you have water with caffeine in it? What does that entail? Do you mean like coffee? That's caffeine with water. But you can have black coffee, you can have tea, you can have apple cider vinegar, and you can have everything else. So, well, not everything else, but you can have those things, right? Like I said in that first video, apple cider vinegar, water, unsweetened sparkling water like LaCroix or bubbly. You can have black coffee and tea. That's it, that's all. Okay, I know a bunch of you guys are buying supplements and stuff. If you buy supplements, if you're buying those like pre-made Amazon electrolytes, just be careful, because those ones are actually, they have a bunch of aspartame or sucralose or stevia, and they're sweetened with stuff. And it's not 100% proven that stevia spikes or doesn't spike your insulin, but it's better to just avoid it and try to live a life without flavor as much as we can. I know some people are adding lemon slices to their water, and I know apple cider vinegar has a flavor, and I know LaCroix and stuff has a flavor, but as much as possible, let's stay away from the flavor and try to get away from that. So if you guys haven't already, and if you want to, if you're experiencing symptoms, then what I always talk about is to take the magnesium and the potassium. So this is the magnesium I take. I didn't take it today, and this is the potassium. So as I so hard to speak. So hard to speak quickly. Can you guys tell I'm losing it? Day 3, we're losing it. But anyway, so you can take your potassium and your magnesium if you want. You don't have to take it every single day. Some people are taking too much, so be careful. Don't take too much. I just take 100-gram thing here. It's just a capsule, 100 grams, okay? And I just take this one, which is 200 grams. That's all. You don't need anything else. Actually, not grams, milligrams. 100 milligrams, 200 milligrams. So that's all I take, and I didn't take it today because I'm not experiencing any symptoms right now. And you'll notice that the more you fast, the more you build that fasting muscle. And the more you build that fasting muscle, the easier it is to fast. So I used to have so much trouble the first and second day. And now it's the third day, which is usually my hardest day, and I'm feeling okay right now. So don't worry. Exactly. So Nia says, I'm not feeling any symptoms. Does that entail I'm not doing it right? That entails that you're doing it perfectly right and your body's getting used to it. So maybe you were eating properly before the fast and you're just not going through any symptoms. So that's amazing. Right now, I'm currently not experiencing any symptoms. I'm not tired. I don't have any low energy. I don't have any acid reflux. I used to at the beginning, like the first time I did my fast, it was bad. And I've never had muscle cramps. I've never really had trouble sleeping except maybe a couple times towards the end of my fast. So it doesn't mean you're doing it wrong. It just means that your body's adapting. So this is perfect. Tracy says, I have no headaches, but when I get my migraines, I have black coffee and my migraines will go away. I don't drink coffee, so I can't answer that one. Why not no salt? You don't like it? I just didn't buy it. I just don't have no salt, and I never spent the time to buy it. But I know a lot of people are using the no salt. So it's called no salt, and there's potassium and stuff in it. So if you guys want to use that, you can go ahead and use that. But I'm just using regular salt because I just didn't feel like spending more money and buying more stuff since I just used regular salt. Then Alicia said, I look on the ingredients, it just says water, caffeine. It's called hydrate water. I don't know. I want giggles. What day do you get that? Giggles. You guys remember last time. So I think that my giggles usually start to kick in around like day 5, day 6, day 7. Really, like for sure after day 6, I remember there's always a spike in that mental clarity, spike in that insulin level. And let me talk to you guys a little bit about this topic today. So I was talking to one of our group members today, Angie, and she was telling me that what happens is that this happens, a lot of people experience this, and a lot of people fast for mental health to a certain extent, right? Because as you guys know, I spoke about this before in my benefits video and a lot of videos, that actually when you're fasting, it helps you improve your gut health, and that helps you improve different things like your anxiety, stress, depression, and ADHD. This means every single time I fast, I feel better. Every single time I fast, I feel more laser focused. I feel more sharp. I don't feel as lethargic. I don't feel sorry for myself. I don't feel that wallowing feeling when you want to hide yourself in a blanket and do nothing for the next week and just eat bad food. I don't feel that when I'm fasting. I feel super high energy when I'm fasting. And I hope you guys like this video because you didn't like it yet. And there's 36 of you guys on here. So if you guys want to hit that like button. But I was having this conversation with Angie today, and we were talking about our set point. You know when you're at a certain weight and then you go down to another weight and that becomes your next set point, and maybe you plateau there for a little bit, and then you go down to the next one, then maybe you plateau there for a little bit. So we were talking about this and we realized that there's actually a similar thing when it comes to feelings of depression. We thought, maybe you don't agree, maybe you do agree, but we feel like there's a new set point with your mental health as well. Maybe at some point you're super depressed and you're here, and you're really low and it's the lowest you've ever been before. And then you do one fast and suddenly you become here. And then maybe when you have a low, it's not as bad and you start coping with your emotions. And then maybe the next time you fast, your low is here. So every time it's like you're getting a little bit less depressed. And I don't know if you guys feel that, but I truly, truly feel that, where if I have these feelings of depression, anxiety, stress, ADHD, I suffer from all of them sometimes, but every time I fast, it clears it up. And every time I do have those feelings and I'm having a really down day, I feel depressed one day, then what happens is that it's not as bad as it used to be. Because I'll tell you, in 2016, that was like the worst of the worst of the worst that I could remember. I was so depressed. And every single time it gets a little bit better and it chips away at it and you can cope with it better. So fasting really teaches you how to just fix your mood instantly. I know we usually go to food, but what happens is that when you go to food for comfort, okay, if you're having a bad day and you're gonna go to food for comfort, what's gonna happen? You're gonna get depressed because you're gonna feel bad about eating worse. You're gonna feel bad about getting unhealthy, getting fat. You're gonna feel bad about ruining your health, and all these things are gonna happen, and it's not gonna make you feel better. You know what they say in Mean Girls? What was that quote? A moment on the lips, a lifetime on the hips, right? So just remember that, okay? You're not gonna make yourself feel better. You might feel better instantly and have that little dopamine fix, okay, but you're not gonna feel better in the long run. You're gonna feel worse in the long run. So if you're having a bad day, it's not the time to break your fast. I don't care what you went through. I don't care what your stress is. Remember how you will feel if you get through today. That self-discipline gives you more confidence than anything can. It's not even about the appearance. It's not even about losing weight. It's not about anything physical. But mentally, when you feel self-disciplined, that is the sexiest thing. And that gives you the self-confidence. That's exactly the most important thing I would talk about. So a couple of you guys are here. Jennifer says, I notice after I eat clean and then break clean with bread, I feel my clarity disappear. Exactly, like carbs and sugar, they just block our brain and give us that brain fog. I have something I'm feeling in control. I've been putting Himalayan pink salt and I get it at the dollar store for $2.50. Exactly, so you guys can put Himalayan salt and it's really cheap at the dollar store. I also have a link down below if you guys want it from Amazon. Do you guys have cravings? Do you have cravings during your time of the month? What? Mine will be here soon. Okay, I usually have cravings. Who is that question from? Jelena? So generally, yes, I have cravings during my time of the month, and usually that's when I get super emotional and I crave bad foods, junk foods, carbs, sugars. That's what happens, right? But when I'm fasting, every time I get that time of the month while I'm fasting, which happens a lot, and if you guys are wondering if you can fast during the time of the month, it actually makes it better. You don't really get those cravings the same way that you do when you're not fasting. And I've experimented with both. I've experimented with just my normal time of the month and then also my time of the month while fasting. And while I'm fasting, it's usually so much more under control and I get less bloated, and it doesn't change anything in terms of regularity, but it's possible that if you do a long fast, like 21 days, then you get your period like 1 or 2 weeks later. It's possible. So just be aware of that. You might feel a little bit bloated, but that's kind of normal. That happened to me twice. So that's just something to know. But then it comes back to its regular self. It's just that first period after your fast that happens. Sorry guys, block your ears. Grace says a moment on the hips, a lifetime on the, yeah, on the lips. Yeah, you guys said the same thing. I took a multivitamin that has calories in it. So, okay, I'll tell you guys something else that's funny. I know a couple of you guys have those gummy vitamins and you think that you're sneaking yourself away with it. I didn't know this, right? But gummy vitamins, obviously you're chewing something, so that's not good, first of all. Second of all, there's sugar in gummy vitamins. So I had bought these for my boyfriend, and I remember in December when I was trying to fast, I kept giving myself excuses and being like, well, it's a vitamin, it's okay, I can take it. But vitamins that are gummy have sugar, so don't take it. I'll show you. Okay, all these things, like, you guys probably, wait, this is the other flavor. There's the regular flavor as well. So this is that emergency stuff. Did you guys know it actually has sugar in it? So you can't have this. It's crazy. I never knew. Check this out. The ingredients: aspartic acid, beet juice concentrate, citric acid, fructose, glycine, malic acid, maltodextrin, modified food starch, tapioca. See, this is not good at all. This is not good. I'll show you guys the other one. Not good. Oops. This one too. This one actually had it written down. Acacia gum, cornstarch, corn oil. Okay, not good. Fructose, not good. See? Especially if you start not being able to read it, you're gonna have a problem. Not good. And then these ones as well, gummies. I know they look delicious. I wanna eat them too. It's really hard to control myself not to eat them because like your mind's gonna try to fool you into thinking that these are vitamins, but no, not for fasting. It's not gonna fly, so you don't do that. But if you check it out, it has sugar in it. So sad, not good. Margarita. I think every single video I ever take, Margarita makes me laugh because her comments are the best. Check this out. Non-medicinal ingredients, okay? This is like that hair and nail stuff. Black carrot juice, carnauba wax, citric acid, corn syrup, gelatin, lactic acid, maltodextrin, pectin, silicon dioxide, sodium citrate, strawberry cream flavor, sugar. Not good. And this one too. So this is like the Costco ones. No, not Costco. This is like the Walmart ones. Corn syrup, fruit juice, gelatin, sugar, vegetable juice water. So bad. Not good. You can't have this. So, too bad. But what you can have is this. You can have biotin in capsule forms. And they look like this. And you could just have one. So, for anyone who's scared about hair loss, if you're scared to lose your hair, I only lost a bit of hair the first time I fasted last summer. Well, my hair, okay, I did the fast last summer and I only started to lose the hair in like October because I had done like 2 fasts. So, biotin, if you start taking it either now, it's fine, or if you take it after your fast, once you notice that your hair might be falling out, that's okay. You can take biotin and it will grow back nice and thick, and you'll be fine and nothing to panic about. So biotin, links down in the description box. Potassium, links down in the description box. And magnesium glycinate, or you can get magnesium citrate, depends what you want. Absorbs better in the body, this one apparently, but who knows. I just buy this cheapy brand. You don't need to buy any fancy expensive brands. So I buy the Jameson brand, that's why all my stuff is that. The links in the description box below, some of them are the US equivalent, because I live in Canada, so sometimes this is more expensive for you guys. So I put the US equivalent to most of the supplements. So for example, this is not gonna be the same one for the US, but this one's available in Canada that's cheaper. But I gave you guys an equivalent in the description box below. So if you guys wanna buy it and you guys wanna click on it, it won't be this exact same thing, but it will be the equivalent in the US. So I hope that helps. I'm just gonna scroll up on some comments, and I think if you guys are feeling good, I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm really hoping that YouTube's gonna send me a message in the next couple minutes or hours saying, hey, your video's back online from yesterday. I was itchy, so my body was going into carb withdrawal way too fast. I swallowed them with water. I didn't chew. Oh, I'm sorry, Grace. Sometimes people get like patchiness during the first couple of days from detoxing. It's called keto rash. Is it okay to take multivitamins? Okay, so Shells asked me, is it okay to take multivitamins that say take with food while fasting? Multivitamins are generally taken with food because it can make you feel nauseous. So I'll show you guys this too. So this is the one that I haven't taken it this time, but this is the one that I usually take if I do feel the need for it. And the reason it says take with food is because it could make you feel nauseous. And I addressed this in one of my other videos. When you take a multivitamin, it can make you feel like that. So if you want, you can always try to take it more in the evening. Take it at the same time as you're taking your apple cider vinegar. Maybe it will help break it down. That's kind of my theory, not proven, but that's kind of what you can do. Or if you want, you could take the prenatal vitamins, which are softer on your stomach. So that's up to you. So that's what I'm saying now. I hope that answers your question. And then Talking Tommy says, I'm making you hungry with those vitamins. Yeah, I'm hungry. I want to eat them, but I'm going to hide them. Also, the chewable vitamin C is not good too. I have that, but I can't eat it either. And Jennifer says Jello is made from animal bones and skin. Exactly, the gelatin. Throw it away. Well, it's not for me, it's for him, so I don't need to throw it away. What does your partner think about fasting? Does he like desserts? So I'm lucky my partner doesn't like desserts. I'm the sweet tooth one. My partner doesn't even like to eat. We're like polar opposites. I'm a huge foodie and he barely even eats. Like I could set up the whole food. Yesterday I made like a huge dinner for him and I had this thing. I'm not gonna tell you what it was because I don't want you to get hungry. And I put it right beside him and I made him this like kind of sweet dessert, but without the sugar in it. I made it with the monk fruit because I want to keep him healthy too. And he barely touched any of it. And I spent all this time making it because he doesn't really like eating. So after this live, I'm gonna have to make some food, but it makes it easy for me because he never has like treats around the house because he doesn't eat any. So it makes it lucky for me. And he really is pro fasting. He's super encouraging about it. He'll be the one to come in, and if a couple days I was eating those gummies, this was not during this fast, but back in December when I was trying so hard and keep failing and making myself hungry with those, I would be like, oh, I'm taking a gummy, and he would be like, honey, doesn't that break your fast? And I was like, no, but he knows the truth because he hears my videos. Like he's in the other room and he hears every single one of my videos. And after my videos, he's always like, you said blah, 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 and blah, 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 and he laughs at me. So he doesn't have to watch any of them because he's always sitting over there laughing at me anyway. Grace asks, will hunger subside on day 4? Generally, yes. Generally, hunger will subside on day 4. For me, I can assure you that most people will stop feeling that hungry feeling after day 5. On day 5, the hunger kind of completely goes away. Some people will have hunger come back on day like 10, day 14, whatever like that. But it really depends on your body, and you have to differentiate the difference between hunger that's mental and hunger that's physical. So the stomach growling will stop because you're kind of retraining your body's pattern, but that's kind of important, right? Hello, organic acerola is better for absorption in the body. Say the food. I'm just kind of reading your comments. Actually, med instructions say to take with food when they need to be absorbed, broken down by acidic. If you take it with food, it stays in the summer. Okay, well, Shreya says that, but In terms of, okay, that could be for multivitamins or that could also be for actual medication. So if you're on any actual medication, then you have to generally take it with food. And that's also just not to ruin your stomach lining. For example, those, I think it's either Advil, aspirin, not Tylenol, it's either Advil or aspirin. You really have to take it with food. That's why I always recommend to stay away with it during fasting. And I know some people get headaches and they want to take it, but I would highly advise to just stay away from it and try not to mask it with that. Let's see what else. I wish we could meet your fiance. I've heard so much about him. He's not my fiance yet, but technically I just call him that anyway because he's my future hubby. But you'll meet him. No, I don't know if you'll meet him. I don't think you'll meet him. He's shy. We want to ask him stuff. Nah, I don't think that's gonna happen. Wow, I was gonna switch over to OMAD, but y'all make me want to give fasting another shot. My mom doesn't understand water fasting and thinks I'm trying to kill myself. Okay, for Emma, you just wrote that comment. Go check my videos. For any of you guys struggling with family or friends that don't agree or don't understand fasting, if you look in the, I'll put it in the comments, maybe I'll pin it. But if you guys want, just check out my video. It's called Fast Shaming. So if you want, write fast shaming, fast forward to health, and it will pop up. That's a video that I made that you guys can send to your family. It talks about all the benefits of fasting. And again, the most important thing is to keep an eye on your body and always check with your doctor. So that's the most important thing, right? Rosie says, I have dizziness on third day, but I'm having it a bit earlier. I just went for a glass of water and everything started to turn around me. That's the symptom I hate the most. As I said, walk slowly, okay? Take your salt. The salt will help with the dizziness and the lightheadedness. Okay, Megan was saying it's ibuprofen, so Advil is the one that you need to take for sure with food. Let's see, thank you so much. You're going places. Higher. Yeah, Higher's doing an awesome job. Higher, did you say you're doing your refeed, Angie? I missed your comment. But then to avoid all the tummy stuff, just swallow with water. Okay. So yeah, I hope that kind of gives you guys a recap of today. I want you guys to post, like I said, post your fasting stickies if you have them. Post them on Instagram and put the hashtag fasting stickies. And I really want everybody to do that so more people can see the fasting stickies on Instagram. You can also do hashtag fast forward to health and you'll be able to see it like that. If you guys are on this video, make sure to hit that like button so I get that little like pop up. And if you haven't subscribed, then make sure you hit subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get my lives every single day. They come out every day at 6:30 p.m. EST. And I will try not to delete it like yesterday's. And send good energy that I'm gonna try to get my live back from yesterday because I was really proud of that one. So I hope you guys are having a great day 3. Remember after this video, whatever you guys have to do not cave. You can do this. You have your whole life to eat the foods that you love. You don't need to eat today. Emotional eating can go out the window. You don't need to emotional eat today because emotional eating will make you more emotional. No need to eat today, okay? You can continue. Tomorrow is day 4. So don't give up. We are literally almost finished, okay? Let's get off this. Oh yeah, I have to take the day 3 sticky off. So there you go. Day 3 sticky gone. Boom, okay? I'm sniffling. That's my keto flu. I'm just kidding. I don't think I have keto flu. But I'm feeling cold. That's normal. So make sure that you're wearing nice layers. Make sure that you're staying warm, especially if your workplace blast the AC or something. Stay warm, stay healthy, stay without food. I was trying to find stay fasted there. Stay warm, stay happy, stay fasted. Okay, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Well, I'll be back for another video. If you guys didn't watch the video I posted this afternoon about fasting stickies, then go make a like on that one. Go hit the like, go hit your comment down below. Check the links down below if you need anything. Keep fasting, keep going. Don't give up. You will be happy that you didn't quit several weeks from now, several months from now, when you remember, oh, I had great results during my March challenge, gonna keep going. So we have finished our first chunky chunk here. Now we just need to extend. So 2 more days. Whoever feels like extending to day 4, keep going. Whoever wants to keep extending to day 5, keep going. We're gonna finish this little chunk next. So we're almost done this row, almost there. Then boom, we're gonna be at 1 week in no time. So keep going. Mwah! I'll see you guys next time. Happy fasting. Bye guys. Hashtag fasting stickies. Okay, bye.